Drinks? I'm so sorry.
Julia! You clumsy idiot! Do you even realize who the man is you bumped into? This is Mr. Pete Grimes, director of Kingsley Holdings.
I'm sorry, Father. It was an accident.
Accidents have consequences, sweetie. Here, drink this and perhaps we'll call it even.
Sir, I don't drink.
You don't drink. Don't worry, darling. I'll teach you how to take it like a good girl. You're not looking too good. Perhaps I should take you somewhere quieter.
Father, no. Help me, please.
Shut up! You should be grateful Mr. Grimes even looks at you. Sir, when the CEO gets back, I'd appreciate your recommendation.
No! Let me go!
You little bitch! When I catch you, you're gonna wish you were never born!
Please help me. Someone's chasing me. Wait.
You know who I am?
I need you. I don't want to be alone. Oh God, did I just have a one-night stand with a stranger?
Hey, boss. That was last night.
Good. I need you to find this woman.
Pregnant. I'm pregnant. What should I do?
Julia, you lazy little leech, get your sorry ass out here and start working.
I'm coming!
I found her. The girl you wanted me to track down? She lives here.
All right. Let's go now.
$500 rent. A baby. A stranger's child. How can I raise you when I can barely survive myself? But you're mine. You'll be my only family. I'll move out and start over.
Julia! You good for nothing parasite! You can't even clean without screwing things up. What's this, huh? Breaking my stuff now? Just trying to piss me off?
No, it's not like that. I'll earn the money to pay you back.
Money. Maybe I just need to put you. So you stop being so damn stupid.
No, Mom, please, the glass.
Oh, shut up. I am your mother, and I can do whatever I want. Julia!
Lives here?
It's you.
Who the hell do you think you are? Meddling in how I discipline my daughter.
Please, take me away from here.
Wait, I didn't tell you that you could go. You can't just take her.
I shouldn't trouble you like this.
There's no need to be so formal. I brought you home. I should be the one to take care of you. I'm Eric, by the way.
For so many years, he's the first person to treat me this kindly. Thank you, Eric.
Since that night, the situation, I take full responsibility for
You
it.
saved me. From what I remember, I was the one who initiated things.
If you're ever in trouble, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there for you before.
Should I tell him that I'm carrying his child? I want to tell you, I'm
Eric, I need to talk to you.
Stay here. I'll be right back.
I looked into her. Julia, she's the daughter of Anthony Wright, one of your employees. The night you returned to the country, Anthony knew about it too, and he was on his way to the hotel to meet you.
So, get to the point.
Eric, what if that night was all part of their plan? Be careful. You might have walked straight into a trap set up by her family.
An angelic girl like Julia, she could never do something.
Just promise me you'll look into it yourself.
I'm Eric's personal physician. As you are 4 weeks pregnant, you really should start taking care of yourself. Should I tell Mr. Kingsley about your condition?
No. I'd like to tell him personally.
Julia, you useless parasite! After all these years of feeding your sorry ass, this is how you repay us? And now you've got the guts to shove your mother down?
I've always done everything you've asked. Helped you with everything. Even the other night at the hotel, you wanted to hand me over to your boss to win his favor.
So it's true. Julia and her father have been playing me like a fiddle this whole time.
Sweetie, what should I do now? Eric, you're back. I was just about to tell you.
I heard what you said. How much do you want?
Dr. Smith must have told him he doesn't want this baby. If that's the case, I'll raise this child on my own. But the cheapest apartment I saw was $500 a month. I need $500.
$500,000? What a ludicrous demand. So it is money she's after.
Here. Julia, it's late. Let me give you a ride home.
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to trouble you any further.
Really, it's nothing.
Thank you. He's already done enough. He saved me out of kindness that night. The baby was never something he wanted. I'm sorry, Eric.
Oh my God, Mr. Kingsley. What a surprise. Are you here to, unwind too? Drinking alone? That's no fun. I'm having a bachelor party. Perhaps you can, join us. Did I mention that, I'm getting married?
Congratulations.
Thank you. My bride's father works for the company too. Perhaps you know him. It's,
Mr. Kingsley, this is Dr. Smith. I got the results of Miss Julia Wright's full body examination. There's something important I need to discuss with you.
Thanks, Doc. I'm on my way.
Anthony, you got your little princess ready for me?
Relax, mister. Everything is under control. Julia will be gift wrapped and delivered straight to you. No questions asked. She won't even know what hit her.
I don't like waiting, so you better get it sorted out.
It's all set, baby. It's time to finally leave this nightmare behind.
Look who finally showed up. Come, have some dinner first.
Yeah, you must be starving. Your mother made pizza just for you. She remembered it's your favorite.
But I don't like pizza. That's Evelyn's favorite. But this is the first time they've ever been this kind to me.
Well, soon you'll be married. And then you can eat whatever you want.
Married? What are you talking about?
It's all set. You're marrying Mr. Grimes. Now, go along with it and be a good girl.
No! I won't marry that disgusting creep!
Sorry, dear. You don't get a say. Finally rid of her.
Doctor, tell me the news.
Mr. Kingsley, Miss Julia's body is rather fragile. She needs proper care and rest.
Julia's pregnant.
What? She didn't tell you? She said she wanted to tell you herself. So I assumed it was you.
Eric, what's your move here, man? Maybe wait until she has the baby, take the kid, and give her some cash to send her packing? Eric, come on. Eric!
Come on, Julia. Wait for me.
With Julia sent to Pete, my promotion is finally in sight.
And once you get a nice fat promotion, we'll be rolling in dough.
Who the hell are you?
This is that bastard I told you about. Julia's sugar daddy.
I got this. Hold my dear.
Where's Julia?
You want her? She's already warming someone else's bed. If you try anything else, I'll call the cops and throw your ass in jail.
I'm gonna break every bone in your body, or you can talk.
Now, let's find out which breaks first. My fist or your mouth?
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. She's at Pete's place. 14 tables.
Where am I?
Hello, darling. Hi. You're not slipping away.
Stupid whore! You sold to me, and you still dare to fight back! Your daddy didn't take my money for nothing!
No, you and my father, you're monsters!
Mom.
What's me? Eric, where the hell are you? We're trying to reach you. That scumbag Pete he has Julia. He's trying to marry Julia.
Sometimes I hate that, man.
Stop it! Help me! Somebody, please!
Scream all you want, doll. Your parents sold you off, and nobody's coming. Now, I'm gonna enjoy every second.
Julia! Julia!
Don't touch me!
Julie, it's me. I'm so sorry. I should have been here sooner. It's okay.
Who the hell do you think you are, you bastard? You trying to steal my woman?
Watch out!
Do you know who the fuck I am? I am a director at Kingsley Holdings. One call from me and you'll be crawling like a dog on the city streets, begging for survival.
Mr. Kingsley. Sorry. Please forgive me, sir.
Doctor! Doctor!
Thank you, Eric. I'm fine now. You don't have to stay here with me.
Randy, what are you doing here?
Well, this must be Julia, poor child. Oh, Eric, how could you let this happen to Julia? Let her suffer like this. She's carrying your child. She's part of the family now. Take her home. Immediately.
Eric saved me out of kindness. I shouldn't trouble him any further.
No, it's okay. I can take care of myself.
No. You heard Granny. Your family now. We're taking you home.
It's man. Never thought I'd see you lose your cool like this over a girl. But Eric, think about it. Her and her father might be working together, doing some kind of pity act or something. Why not wait until she has the baby, take the kid and pair them? Simple as that.
George, you know I trust you with my life. I just can't stand by and watch her get hurt.
Well, you'll be staying here, my dear. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate. Why don't you take a nice hot bath and get some rest, huh?
Thank you.
I should go. You do know this is my room, right?
Your grandmother asked me to stay in here.
You have had such a long day, haven't you? Why don't you go take a shower? Get some rest.
Granny's tricks. You can stay in here tonight. I'll find somewhere else to sleep.
I guess he really doesn't like me.
Eric, Pete's escaped. He's going into hiding.
Keep looking. If he dares to hurt anyone under my protection, I'll pay the ultimate price.
Julia looks so familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Where's Julia?
She's such a cautious girl. When I came in, she was busy cleaning the house. She wouldn't even touch the gifts I bought her. I finally convinced her to go out, buy some things for herself.
Finally! I caught you! Goddamn worthless bitch!
Father, what are you doing here?
You filthy slut! Your sugar daddy beat me to a pulp, and you ruined Pete's plan! Now, I lost my promotion, you ungrateful piece of shit! After all these years of feeding and raising you, you owe me 50 grand! No! 100!
I don't have that kind of money.
No money? Go sell yourself! Spread your legs for a few rich men and you'll have the money in no time. Hell, I know a whorehouse that'd be thrilled to take you in.
I have a card. I can give you the money on it.
Where the hell did you get a black card, you little brat? You've been sneaking around with some rich prick, acting all innocent in front of me and your mother? A card like that must have at least 50 grand on it, if not more. Now, withdraw every cent. Get up and give me every penny or I'll make your life a living hell!
There's only $5,000 on the card. But I'll work to pay you the rest, I promise.
$5,000? That's all you're worth? Some rich bastard was paying you pennies to fuck him? What kind of slut can't even earn a decent price? Damn it! If you just want to marry Pete, you'd be rolling in cash by now. You useless bitch! Fine, I'll go find your sugar daddy myself and get the money.
No. Don't go to him. Just give me more time. I'll work to earn the money for you.
Work? You're a natural born whore. Made to make money this way.
No. Father, I'm your daughter.
You okay? How much money is it going to take for you to leave her alone?
You think you can afford it, you broke asshole? I've raised her all these years. $5 million, and I'll leave her alone.
$5 million? How could I ever have that kind of money?
You still have the card I gave you? There's $5 million in the account. It's enough for your demands.
Don't give me that crap. Julia already told me there's only 5 grand on it.
Eric, don't give him anything. I'll work to pay him back. I'll figure it out.
Julian, Withdraw the money. And don't let this swine bother you any longer.
I knew it! You worthless lying bitch! $5 million?
Take the money, fuck off, and never bother us again.
What's going on? You really gave me that much money.
It's really $5 million. Julia actually found the golden goose. Julia, your gentleman here is so generous. You know how much I care for you. Maybe he can lend the family a hand more often.
You really are a greedy bastard. Selling your own daughter for money?
Eric, I want to talk to him alone. Can you wait over there for a bit?
Sweetheart, I know I've been a bad father in the past, but from now on, I'll treat you right. I promise. Why don't you bring your boyfriend home to meet the family? Your mother and sister miss you so much.
I need to talk to you.
Whatever it is, we can discuss it at home.
No. I'm cutting ties with you. From this moment on, I am no longer your daughter.
Julia, no! Get back here! Julia!
Julia, which one is the real you?
I'm sorry. You gave my father, that man, so much money. I'll find a way to pay you back.
Don't worry about the money.
I don't want to owe you. I'll work to repay every cent.
Stop thinking about that. For right now, you just need to focus on healing.
But you've done so much for me. I can't just...
Keep believing that you and I to the end of time.
I'm still outside.
Finish this at home.
I need to find a job as soon as possible. It's the only way I can pay Eric back. Hello. I'd like to apply for the designer position. These are my design works.
Education?
High school?
Awards?
I don't have any.
Your resume is not competitive with people in your field. You don't make the cut.
That's the 7th rejection. Dropping out of school so early to do odd jobs. I guess I'll never become a designer.
The Lawrence Group heiress is about to celebrate her 21st birthday. World-renowned designer Alfred Lawrence will host a global design competition to create a gift for his daughter's coming-of-age celebration. The winner will receive a generous cash prize.
I'm almost 21 too. If I could enter that competition, maybe I could learn something from a master designer.
You working? What's that?
No, it's nothing. Just a few random doodles. They're not good, so you don't need to see it.
Oh, now you have to show me. Julia, these are incredible. You're the most talented designer I've ever seen.
Really? You're not just saying that to make me feel better?
No. You could easily work at a top-tier design company. I know a CEO. I could get you a referral.
Your resume is not competitive with people in your field. You don't make the cut.
Thank you, Eric, but I'd still like to try competition first. Should I push him away? Wait. The baby. I have a competition tomorrow.
Yeah. You're right. I don't know what came over me. I couldn't stop. What's wrong with me? Julia, it's your turn.
Please hand over your resume and introduce yourself.
Hello, judges. My name is Julia. Please take a look at my resume.
Yes, I see we have no education, no experience. Obviously, another one you're just a waste of time.
Julia? You're here for the design competition? Oh my god. I let high school dropouts compete. You know, this is really lowering the bar.
You're the reason I dropped out. Come on, Evelyn. Without people like her, how could we stand out as professionals?
I don't recall Mr. Lawrence saying there were any requirements to enter the competition. So it's not your place to dictate who's here.
Wow, Julia got herself a little sugar daddy. Look at him trying to be the hero.
Evelyn!
Julia, it's time for you to show them your work.
Please, judges, take a look at my portfolio.
God, she just doesn't know when to quit.
Let's hope she doesn't burst into tears when I walk out of the room.
Wow, this is really impressive.
But no, that's impossible.
This design is so innovative. Look, it's full of creativity.
It's clear the designer has talent. It's remarkable.
Mr. King, you know, you're the head judge at Lawrence's competition. I know that you'll make sure your favorite girl wins.
Favorite girl? You forget got rid of your dumb sister last time? You know I've always got your back. Come here.
Yeah. Obviously, the brushwork here is immature and lacks the precision and skill needed at this level. And the sophistication of such designers like Evelyn.
Yeah, but look, the composition demonstrates a bold innovation. I mean, the interplay of structure and form feels like something that Mr. Lawrence might admire.
Oh, really? You think I've lost my discerning eye, Becca? You think I can't tell amateur from professional design, Becca?
We would never question your judgments for design, Mr. King.
Thank you, Bob.
My name is Dan.
It was just my personal opinion. I mean, of course your expertise carries more weight, Mr. Payne.
All right. I would like to formally question the fairness of this competition. The head judge is clearly biased.
Oh, please. Just another clueless outsider who thinks they know better than the professionals.
My dear sister, I'm sorry, it looks like you're gonna lose. But you know, your courage is commendable.
Evelyn, you're such a kind and supportive sister.
See? At home or really anywhere. You're only good enough to be my stepping stone.
Well, I hereby declare the winner of this competition is...
Wait. I will personally select the champion of this competition.
Mr. Lawrence? He's here in person?
Mr. Lawrence, I didn't expect to see you here in person.
Well, this competition is directly tied to my darling daughter Sienna's coming of age party, so I wanted to attend personally.
Mr. Lawrence, I'm a student at Westfield Design Academy. I've won several of these competitions. You are my idol.
You know, and you are a very busy man, Mr. Lawrence. If you don't want to waste your time looking through mediocre entries, Evelyn is the clear choice to be the winner here. She's our head designer.
I believe looking at the works in person would give a more genuine impression.
This girl, she looks so much like young Camille.
Half-baked amateur.
You dare ask Mr. Lawrence
to look at your stuff?
Evelyn, if you knew anything about your so-called idol, Mr. Lawrence, you'd know he came from nothing, just like Julia. And his success is due to one thing, his raw talent.
I'm sorry, who are you? This doesn't concern me.
Exactly. And who do you think you are? Bringing up Julia's name in the same sentence as Mr. Lawrence. Obviously, there's no comparison.
Maybe he's just a con man sweet-talking Julia. I've seen plenty of guys like him.
Eric, good to see you. I didn't expect to see you here today. Well, how's your grandmother doing?
Julia's boyfriend. How is he being so close to Mr. Lawrence?
Well, how's your grandmother doing?
Granny's a spring chicken. But I'm actually here with someone else.
Uh-huh.
So he doesn't want to acknowledge or introduce me?
How can that dumb bitch Julia get anyone important? Must be some Lawrence groupie or something.
Bring me all 4 photos. Incredible. Among these year's contestants, I found a design that exactly aligns with the unfinished idea in my head. Not only will the winner of this year's competition win the grand cash prize, but also the opportunity to become my apprentice.
Mr. Lawrence has never taken on an apprentice. Who could possibly have won his approval?
I declare the winner is Miss Wright. Neil? What's wrong? Seems sick. Got me right there.
Well, there are 2 Miss Wrights in the competition. Julia and Evelyn.
There's no way it's Julia. She's just a rookie. Mr. Lawrence obviously chose Evelyn.
Maybe Mr. Lawrence meant for it to be a decision made between the both of them. Are you kidding? The winner's obviously Evelyn. There's no competition.
I've seen Julia's work. I believe. But as for you, Mr. Head Judge, you've done nothing but make me question your competence.
How about this? We allow for Julia and Evelyn both to go through to the finals, and Mr. Lawrence can personally choose the winner from there.
Eric, I made it to the finals.
Yes, did. Let's go home. You know Granny will be proud of you.
What the hell just happened?
Mr. Points announcing the winner. I can't just declare you the winner now, can I? But you still have the finals. If heaven forbid something was to happen to dear sweet Julia, she couldn't compete, well, the competition would be yours, wouldn't it?
Don't want Julia to be Lawrence's apprentice.
That's my girl.
Daddy, I need you for a second.
You wait here. I'll go get the car.
Julia, just quit the competition. You are nothing but a rookie. Just because we have the same last name does not mean you are on my level. You little parasite.
Yeah. Evelyn's the real designer in the family. You can sweep the floors. Just don't ruin her reputation.
No, Father. Anthony, I've cut ties with your family. We're no longer related. And you know I'm good enough to outshine you. That's why you're trying so hard to stop me.
Bullshit. I'm the star student of Westfield Design Academy. Why the hell would I be afraid of you?
You stole my design and used it to get into my school. And when I found out, Mom and Dad, he told me to let it go, and I did. Well, what did you do to me after that?
It's your own damn fault. Who the hell told you to go to the same school that I was?
You were so scared of getting caught. You turned around and you pinned it on me. You got me kicked out of school.
And so what? You know, people like you are only worth making people like me shine brighter.
Come on, kiddo. You've already snagged yourself a rich boyfriend. Why bother fighting with Evelyn over this? Just go home and be a fancy trophy wife.
No. Designing is my dream, and I'm not giving it up. You'll never control me again.
You think you're tough? Don't blame me for what's about to happen.
Julia? Julia?
Where am I? What is this place? Somebody help me!
Go ahead, scream. No one's gonna hear you.
You can't do this. This is illegal.
Who cares? Just quit the competition. Or you're gonna regret being born.
No. I'm done letting scum like you ruin my life.
You ungrateful little. You broke my name. This cost a fortune, you bitch! Dad, get in here. Get your lesson.
Sweetie, stay strong. Mommy will protect you. Eric, will you find me?
Give up yet?
No!
You want to act tough? Let's see how tough you are when your pretty little face is broken to pieces!
Julie is missing. I don't care what it takes. Find her. Julia, please be okay.
We're both supposed to be your daughters. Why
Why do you and Mother hate me so much? Why do you treat me like this?
You still don't get it, do you? Let me spell it out for you. We are not your parents. I've raised you all these years. Useless, ungrateful.
So that's why. All the years of pain, all the beatings and the cruelty, it's because I'm not really your daughter?
Dad, why are you wasting your time arguing with this idiot? If she doesn't want to quit, just make sure she can't draw. Problem solved.
Please, don't do that! Ah, no! Ah,
So, you wanted to hurt Julia's hands. How about I hurt yours first?
You think you're some kind of hero? Julia! Shacking up with this guy's not gonna save you. Pete's the goddamn director of Kingsley Holding. Once I call him, this bastard's done for!
Call Pete. Oh, that's a convenient idea. I was just about to call him. Tell him you're both fired.
Fired? You asshole! Who are you to fire Pete and me?
You'll get a kick out of this one. That man right there is Eric Kingsley, CEO of Kingsley Holdings.
Julia's sugar daddy is my boss?
Why would clean yourself up for your next show? I'm so sorry. I should have been here sooner.
The baby.
George, arrest this bastard. No, you can't do this to me! I'm Julia's father, no!
Eric, the baby, what about the baby?
Baby's fine. Right now, I'm only worried about you.
Thank you for saving me again. I thought I was gonna die.
I'm sorry I was late. You shouldn't have to go through this alone.
No. You saved me. You're my hero.
Julia looks like Camilla when she was young. What else she's been since she married Lawrence?
So I was never your real daughter. And that's why you abused me. Where are my real parents? You must know, don't you?
Here, just some trash we picked out of the dumpster. Some bastard child born to a whore and her John. That's who you are.
Stop pretending to be anything else. You think Eric's gonna love you forever? Once he gets tired of you, he's gonna toss you away like the garbage you are. Just like always. Nobody will ever love you.
Julia, are you okay?
I'm just some kid they threw away.
No. You have me, the baby, even Granny. We're your family now. You'll never have to be alone again.
Don't go. Don't leave me.
I'll never leave you.
It's fine, Eric. I can't rely on you forever. I need to handle situations like this on my own.
I'll be right back.
Don't think your sugar daddy's gonna save you. Evelyn's gonna tear you apart today.
I'll make sure you're ruined for good.
What is this garbage? Dare you bring this to me? My chosen champion has been clear from the start. One person.
Julia's rookie crap must have pissed off Mr. Lawrence.
Told you. Mr. Lawrence had already chosen a champion, and it's Evelyn. But someone does seem to enjoy embarrassing herself. It's exhausting, really.
Mr. Lawrence, it is an honor that...
Congratulations, Julie. You've won the championship. Would you like to be my apprentice?
Yes. It's a huge honor to earn your recognition. No way. Evelyn can't lose to her.
Mr. Lawrence, I'm a student at Westfield Design Academy. She only has a middle school education.
I value skill and creativity, not degrees or titles. And what you've presented here today is far from impressive. When I was speaking of Miss Wright earlier, I was always talking about Julia, not you.
She's a fraud. Julia's a thief who steals people's designs. Julia, please. She's just a thief who steals people's designs. Someone like her has no right to call herself a designer.
No, that's not true. I didn't steal anything. Every design is my own, I swear.
No one insults Julia.
I didn't want to bring this up. Julia is my sister. Now someone has to tell the truth.
Evelyn, you're way too kind. She's been leeching off you for years. And now she's acting innocent. Look at this. Julia got kicked out of school for stealing Evelyn's designs. It's all there. How could someone this shameless even show her face here?
Julia, stealing someone else's work is a serious accusation. If you can't explain this, I'll have to revoke your title.
And you'll be branded a plagiarist. Just designing goodbye.
That's not true. I didn't steal anything. It was her, Evelyn, she.
Julia, are you out of your mind? That's the dumbest lie I've ever heard.
Okay. So you expect us to believe that,
Evelyn stole from you. How ridiculous can you be? Who's gonna believe that garbage?
Wow. She steals and then she's blaming someone else?
She had zero shame. Julia's telling the truth. Okay.
These designs are mine. Evelyn stole my drafts to get into college. That's why it looks like she published them before me.
Oh, sure. You scribbled Evelyn's designs in your book and now they're yours? Please, we're not that stupid.
Julia, I get it. You're jealous. You're just mad that I'm winning. But to stoop so low is to betray your sister? I'm heartbroken. Get out of that, sis.
Okay. Let me get this straight. You're saying that Evelyn stole your portfolio to get into college, right? Have I got that right? Well, please explain to me all the awards that she's won since. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you. That's what I thought.
Wow. Julia is so shameless.
Poor Evelyn. Betrayed by her own sister. Unbelievable.
Inconceivable.
I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm going to have to revoke your championship.
Wait. I have proof that Julia is not a thief. Fortunately, I did some digging. Found out some interesting things about you, Evelyn.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kingsley. I don't understand what you're talking about.
George, show everyone what Evelyn's been hiding.
Got it.
I think this explains how Evelyn's been winning so many competitions. Kane has been the chief judge for all of them.
Kate and I, we were just discussing competition stuff.
Exactly. I mean, so we're close. That's personal. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Especially the fact that she's a little thief.
I know you'll make sure your favorite grievance. Favorite girl. You forget you got rid of your dumb sister last time. You always got your back. Mr. Kane. Wow.
As you can see, Julia was never a thief. You did all this to frame her and hide your little arrangement.
No!
I'm making the announcement. Julia is the champion. You'll be my next apprentice.
Thank you for helping me.
Evelyn Wright, you're expelled. What? Kane, your title as vice chair is revoked and your license permanently suspended.
Hold it. You don't understand. You're not getting the full picture.
Hey! Get out of my sight! Now! You two!
Evelyn, how was the competition? I bet you won again.
Won? That bitch Julia stole my win! It got me expelled! Mom, I'm ruined! Mom! I hate her! Ah! You slut. You went out with some random guy, didn't you? She's pregnant. That's what you get for sleeping with drunk losers. I'm Sienna Lawrence. I'd like to invite you to my coming of age.
Camille, Sienna, this is Julia, my new apprentice. Julia, this is my wife and daughter.
This girl looks so much like me when I was younger.
Eric, how could you come back and not tell me? I've been looking for you everywhere. You have to make it up to me.
I had to rush home, but I know that Julia's present will more than make up for it.
I personally designed this jewelry for you. Happy birthday.
Julia's a real gem. She may be a beginner now, but I see great potential for her future as a designer.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this material is far too cheap for someone of my status. I think it's better suited for one of my other guests.
Sienna's made her hostility clear. Let's go.
Sorry, we have spoiled Sienna. We promise we'll make sure to teach her better.
Today is Sienna's coming of age party. I don't want to make things awkward for Mr. Lawrence or his family.
Sienna, you are out of line.
You're scolding me over some lowlife on my birthday?
Yes.
Eric's family has been friends with ours for years. How could you insult his date like that? This could affect our partnership.
And Eric's already told me he's not interested in you. So don't take it out on Julia. It's not her fault.
You know, that Julia is not as innocent as she seems to be. You'll see her true face soon enough.
Dare she scold my daughter? You'll pay for this. So sorry, so sorry.
Have we met before?
Did she recognize me? Shut up, you little brat.
Sweetheart, from now on, we'll live a better life.
I must be confused. I've never met you before in my life.
Did I really mistake her for someone else? Why does she look so much like my own Annie?
Are you tired? You need a rest for a little bit?
No, it's okay. It's nice to get some fresh air. It's for the baby.
Eric! She is nothing but a barmaid who's after your money. She's planned all of it.
You again.
I haven't been trying to steal anything from him.
What's your plan? And how did you get in here?
I'm here to help you. Someone needs to show who she is. Eric, you have to cut her off. She's just some low-class nobody who's gonna drag you down.
I can't believe Eric's with a barmaid. Someone like her doesn't deserve him. Look, she's all over the internet now. Even his company shares are dropping because of her.
Eric, this woman is ruining you and your company. You should cut her off before it's too late.
It's all my fault. Eric's being dragged down because of me. I can't let this go on. I'll leave.
No. Security, escort her out.
You're screwed, Julia. Who's gonna help you now?
Eric must be mad at Julia for embarrassing him.
Excuse you. You have the wrong person. No! Look. Julia is pregnant with some random guy's kid. She's just using you to raise the bastard.
Oh my god. Eric's been played. Can you believe that she tried to pull this off? The CEO of Kingsley Holdings? Raising someone else's kid? I wonder who the real father is.
Father, is this really someone you want as your apprentice?
This is Eric's personal matter. Stay out of it.
Julia, just tell me who the father is. I'll pay you a fortune if you just leave Eric alone. Just stop dragging him down with you.
Eric, I swear, the baby is...
Perfect. Just like their mother. I have an announcement to make. I didn't intend to make it so soon or publicly. Julia's pregnant with my child. I intend to marry her. So no one can hurt or slander her anymore.
The cold Eric Kingsley just professed his love in front of everyone. Do you see that? The way that he protected her? He is so hot. Look at Kingsley Holdings stock. It's skyrocketing.
So, Julia really is carrying your child?
That's right. And I don't care about her past. Because she's my future. Now get her out of here.
What? No! No!
Dumb bitch! She's trying to steal my dollars.
Eric, congratulations.
Come with me if you want to know who your parents are.
Where are they? Please tell me where my parents are.
You dumb bitch! I should have thrown you in the sewer when I checked.
You said you'd tell me where they are.
They're dead. And now I'm going to send you to join them.
Eric, why would you treat me like this? You know how much I love you.
Sienna, I've told you a million times, I don't like you. And I love Julia.
Dumb bitch. She's not good enough for you. She's nothing but a...
Julia.
No! Please, don't let me go! I've cut ties with you! Why can't you just leave me alone?
Blame yourself for trying to take everything from my daughter! You stole jobs and awards from Evelyn, and now you're trying to steal Sienna's man! Oh! You bitch! Leave Eric. He belongs to Sienna!
Julia! Sienna's your real daughter? What about me? Where are my real parents?
You'd be dead So I'll spell it out for you. I swapped you and Sienna when you were babies. You were meant to rot in poverty. But no, you had the audacity to climb your way out just to score yourself a rich man.
I never did anything wrong. Why are you doing this to me?
Just looking at you makes me sick. You're just using that bastard in the village to get a man. I'll deal with it first. And then I'll cut up your pretty little face. See you try and steal it from Sienna. You whore.
Your whole family's a bunch of assholes.
Are you really our daughter?
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Oh, please! If I hadn't raised you, you'd be dead. And you just used us to get to Eric and his money. You should be thanking me, you bitch!
Tell it to the judge, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, what he said.
Come on, go get me!
Eric. Camille and I failed as parents. We weren't there for Julia growing up, and she had to suffer like this.
We know things between you and Julia didn't start off perfectly, but she's going to be your wife now. Promise to cherish and protect her?
I promise. I'll treat her like family. And I'll take care of her.
I always said Julia reminded me so much of Camille when she was young. And it turns out you really are her daughter.
No wonder Julia's such a natural talent at design. She truly is our child.
Quite the gathering.
Thank you.
I just remembered. I have something to take care of. I'll be back soon.
What are we going to do about Sienna?
Honestly, we really don't know. Even though she didn't know the truth.
But every time I think about what Margot said or see the scars on Julia, I just can't treat Sienna like nothing's changed.
Julia, you stole my man, and now my parents. You won't get away with this.
Never had dinner with my parents.
Well, hurry home. Granny will miss you.
Julia, we know Sienna's mother has caused you so much pain, but she's been with us for 20 years. It's hard to forget that bond.
Both their parents are in prison, and we can't just leave her homeless. So we've just discussed it. We've decided to let her stay here for now. And I hope you're okay with that.
It's fine. She didn't know about her parents, so she's innocent too.
Sweet child, it hurts to see you like this.
I got some food to celebrate Julia's recovery. Let's go. Wait, I brought an old friend to see you.
Gonna take her somewhere. Nobody will ever find her.
Why did you bring me here?
Sienna called me and told me it was time to take my bride home. Oh, yeah. Your father sold you to me long ago.
Sienna, I never hurt you. And I don't blame you for what your parents did to me. Why?
Oh, shut up. There's only one daughter of the Lawrence family, and that's me. A babysitter like Margot is not fit to be my parent.
You've lost your mind. What do you want from me?
Once you're gone, my parents won't kick me out. And you can scream all you want, but nobody is coming. I made sure we were far from anyone who could ever hear you.
You're not escaping this time. Not after what you pulled at the hotel. Running from me after I drugged you. Clinging to Eric. You took everything from me! Everything!
Just take her and disappear, and don't you dare come back.
Why, Miss Lawrence? What's the rush? Don't tell me you've grown so attached that you can't leave me behind. Care to join us? No! How dare you kick me, you dumb bitch! No one's coming to help you now.
Eric.
Eric what? He couldn't.
Only alive right now because I've allowed it. And now, when you dare to touch Julia?
Stop! Please! Help me! You're both under arrest for kidnapping and attempted rape.
Eric. Thank God you came. How did you find me?
You weird if I called her? Come on, Eric, pull yourself together. You sound like a little schoolgirl. That's Sienna. What's she doing carrying Julia? You're right.
Eric.
You're not escaping this time. Not after what you pulled at the hotel. Running from me after I drugged you. Clinging to Eric.
I'm so cruel and cold to you. Is the Eric in your dreams any kinder?
Understood. Hey, man. I know you and Julia have been through a lot, but why you gotta look so down?
Know how much I misunderstood Julia. Julia and I, that night,
It was an accident. She was drugged. I thought she was plotting some scheme against me. Because of it, I treated her like nothing.
Gee, treat her like nothing? You mean running red lights to save her? Hiring a private team to protect her? That kind of nothing? So now you're just gonna grovel?
I guess you're right.
Eric, come on, you were just being cautious. But if that's how you feel, there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, what's that?
A grand proposal. You haven't officially proposed to Julia yet. Give her a big surprise. Is everything ready? No, Julia mustn't find out. Yeah, something in the style women like.
Is Eric seeing someone else? Is that why he stopped last night? It's fine. I have my parents now. I can just go back home.
I don't wanna go, but it's too late to stay.
So you know.
With a broken
Yeah,
heart, I'm
I
feeling
know.
about twice my age.
Just one of those days.
No,
Since you know, I'll come clean.
what I want.
Come with me.
'Cause every word's like sandpaper on my tongue. And the rain falls and church bells sound.
How cruel. He really wants to break up with me in front of everyone. Are you breaking up with me? You're not breaking up with me?
Breaking up with you. I'd like you to be my wife. Mother of my children. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Congratulations.